I had Otis as a normal pregnancy. Quite quickly I was struggling to feed him. Couldn't really pick him up. He didn't like to be held. There was like something clearly not right with him. He was given an MRI to confirm he has something called encephaly, which is essentially a smooth brain. He's missing a gene that's responsible for brain development. Really, you don't really know what your day is going to be when you wake up, or even through the night. You try. It's day by day, minute by minute, sometimes with Otis. So I and my husband, we were at breaking point, and it takes people to pick you up and to encourage you. So that was the nurses on the ward, and it was the people from Space coming in and having a chat with us, like for once being listened to. And also the great thing about Space was that it wasn't medical. It was something different to the doctors and the nurses in the hospital.
A lot of families are quite isolated in their experience of what their child's going through, and even when they're sort of inpatients, they can still be quite isolated because they're in their own cubicles and things. So we do get the opportunity to introduce families to the similar activities or centres, and then by default to each other. And I think it really stands out once you connect those families with peer support, how like life-changing and transformative it can be just to connect with another family go and do the same thing.
Sometimes you really see that parents have reported back that, I just felt like I was going down a downward spiral. I just, I kept trying to do things and my applications were being rejected, and now I know that I can get past that, I can get support, and now I know how I would help somebody else, and I want to be able to help other people to do this kind of things.
My story as a mother has always been with children with complex health needs. Both my twins have very, very different needs. So my daughter has cerebral palsy, hydrocephalus, chronic lung disease, epilepsy. The list goes on. My son has a condition called short gut syndrome. So basically his bowel doesn't absorb anything. So all of his nutrition goes through something called TPN. So it goes straight through to a port that goes straight into his heart, and it gets distributed through his body that way. You couldn't talk to anybody, never got to meet anyone. You didn't know what they were going through. They didn't know what you were going through. You couldn't talk to anybody about it. And other friends just that had their children, and they didn't understand what we were going through. We were in a hospital. They had healthy babies that they went home with. That is hard for me to ask for help, and I'm slowly learning that I have to, because we're just two people, me and Simon, with Fliss, and like it was with Lauren in the early days, I don't need to. It's almost like we just have an open conversation. They pick up on things and they go, oh, so what you're telling me is you need a new Hoover and you need this and you're moving house and this has happened. And the kids, they can't do anything about the health, but they can certainly help in any other area.
I think these families go through a lot. We really focus on that rapport building. So we're really sort of low demand, low pressure type of relationship where it's led by the client, it's really led by the family.
We don't really know what the future's going to look like for Otis. After what happened at the start of the year to now, he's so good right now, and we don't know how long it's going to last for. It might last for a long time, but with Lauren, we know anything that I struggle with, there's someone I can reach out to that's going to benefit Otis, that's going to benefit us. It's sort of having like a safety net.
Having to deal with just one person, you have no idea how much that makes. And they're visible as well. They're always there. So if I'm in the hospital, I can't tell you how many times Lauren or Fliss has just popped in because they've heard we're in. So just having that constant face that you can remember, and you can go to them and that name and that phone number, and that you can just ring and say, is there any chance you can help us with this? Yeah. I keep on using the word invaluable, but I can't think of any other word. Everything has been just invaluable.
Anybody who's donated or fundraised, and the people who've helped fund this programme, I would just say a massive thank you for allowing our families to have this type of support, because otherwise they wouldn't have it. And there would be so many families out there who weren't being connected to things in the community, or weren't getting all these practical ways to help them, or any peer support. So it's because of that funding that that's able to happen.
I would say a huge thank you to the people who have done that, who have raised the money for this, because we know it's making a difference already. It's addressing health inequalities, it's supporting vulnerable children and their families with really important needs. So it's really making a difference, and thank you.
I would say thank you so much. That it is life-changing. I don't think I would be sitting on this bench without the support from Space. I really don't. From everything that we've had to go through with Otis, they really are incredible.